Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a few things that I want to share with you that I think we all ought to have in our vehicles, no matter where we live. Whether we live in cold areas or dry areas or hot areas, whatever it is, you should always have these things in your vehicles. I'm not saying they're the only things you should have, but I've already gone over my get home bag with you in the past, and these are just some new things that I'm going to go ahead and add. And one of those things I've already shown you on a previous payday prep, and it's this right here. Is this pull start fire starter, and I'm going to go ahead and take them out of the box and actually show you what it looks like, and we're going to go outside and test it out and see how it worked, because I haven't tried it out since I showed it to you on that payday prep. Now, a couple other things are things that I didn't buy. A young man sent me an email a while back, and he said, hey, would you like to review one of the knives that I make? He makes them here in the US, and he makes them from scratch. So I was like, absolutely, made here in the US. And I believe he's only like 20 or 21 years old, so he's not that old, and he's already got his own business. And yes, he makes these knives by himself in the US. Now, I've seen the kind of knives that he has on his website, but I don't know which one he sent me. We're going to open this up, take a look at it, and see how nice it looks, see if it looks rugged. So I like a nice rugged knife that you don't have to worry about putting a scratch or a little nick or something like that on it. I want it to be used, and I want it to be able to have utility, meaning that it's nice and heavy, which it does feel heavy, but that it's also sharp enough to where you can do some fine work if you have to, right? So we'll open this up as well. And then the last thing that we're going to open, and I'm just going to briefly show you everything that comes in here. And if you remember, during our Christmas Bash giveaway, they gave away a couple of their products. So what I'm going to do with this Pro Kit is I'm going to take it apart, just show you what it comes with, take one or two outside during the dark times here, which is pretty much 24 hours a day now, all right? It's getting to be dark, and just show you the basics of how it works, and then provide you with their site so you can go check them out. And they've also provided me with an awesome discount code of 20% off all year round. One of the things that I like already about Hybrid Light is that they don't really have any sales. They just put their best price on there, and then they go ahead and give me a 20% off code that you can use all year round, and that's it. No gimmicks, no nothing, and it's a great product, so let's go ahead and get started. And by the way, I got these from Vision Preparedness. So if you decide to go and purchase some of these, you'll be supporting another YouTuber. And I've already taken one out of here. I haven't tried it yet. It comes with 3, all right? And I've taken one out, and I left it outside overnight. And it's been, I think, just above 0, like 1 or 2 degrees overnight outside. But I left it outside overnight to mimic what it would be like temperature-wise if I just leave these in my vehicle during the winter time. I want to make sure that they work during the winter time, so I left one in there overnight. And this is what they look like, right? They come in this little shrink wrap plastic. And on one side, they have a tag that you're supposed to pull off. And then I'll show you outside, obviously. And then this right here is going to have like a green lanyard that you use to tie off to something, so that you can then extend this red lanyard and pull it, and it should pop off and ignite. Now, this is supposed to last 30 minutes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been about 25 minutes since I started this fire. And I think that's good enough. Check it out. Let's get down here, and it's going pretty good right now. Look at that. Yep, it did a good job. Let me get this one out of here. You can see that the block by itself is still going. So, and that's a piece of it right there. Right there is a piece of it. So I think that it's vital that people have something like this in their vehicles, to where they can make a fire very easily. If at the very least, not to stay warm, but to be able to sanitize water to make it potable to drink. Now, that's one of the reasons why I think everyone ought to have one of these in their vehicles, because you never know when you're going to get stranded somewhere, especially here. Now, let's take a look at our shed knife, all right? Let me go ahead and there we go. Oh, and look at that. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. There's a little manual that shows the rest of the knives. And what I will do is I will be leaving the link to his site so that you can go and check him out. I really like when we have young entrepreneurs, right, that actually go out there and try to do something with their lives instead of whining that they're owed everything, right, ladies and gentlemen? This kid right here, he went out there and he did something. And he's doing it right now. So this is the knife that he sent me. And nice little sheath. Take a look at this sheath. This is where you put your belt through. Okay. So I haven't handled this knife yet. And look at that. Look at how thick that is. Nice. The handle is pretty rugged. Take a look at the handle. It's kind of like, it's rugged where like sandpaper kind of like. So you're going to be able to hold it pretty good. But I like the thickness of it. I like that the thickness goes all the way through. And this is not a foldable knife, obviously. Oh, man, look at that. Oh, look at that. Now that is a rugged knife. One of my favorite knives is the BK2. And it's a very thick knife. But I think this one beats it. I think this one's a little thicker. Look at the blade. I mean, this seems like an all-around knife, really. Let's see how sharp it is. Very, very sharp. Oh my goodness, very sharp. Let's see if we can do the paper test. I hate doing the paper test with knives because it dulls the blade a little bit, but let's just see how it works with this one. I mean, you can see that I haven't even touched this. It still has the sheen of the oil on it that he puts on it from when he first makes them and packages them. It still has the sheen of the oil on it. So I haven't even taken this out of the sheath until now. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Let's see if we... Oh, that's the thing. I have to be able to hold it. If not, it'll bend. Okay. All right. Look at that. Hey, I think that's proof enough that this is pretty sharp. Let's see. Yeah, it still feels pretty sharp, ladies and gentlemen. Another thing that I like about this, besides the thickness of it that goes all the way through, is that it's got this hole right here, so you can put a lanyard in it and you can attach it to your hand. That way, for some reason, you're shopping, or maybe if you're using for self-defense, it will never leave your body. You may be able to let it go, but it won't leave your body. Another thing right here, a nice little window cracker. But at the same time, you can crack something else with it if you're using it for self-defense. Let me see. My hand is on it really nice. I mean, we'll take it outside here when we go burn up some wood, and I'll do a little chopping with it, see how it feels. But this thing is very well balanced, by the way. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. And this sheath, obviously, was custom made just for it. I think that it's a little tough coming out, but I think that with time, that it'll... Yep, look at that. You just got to break this sheath in a little bit because it's brand new and it's molded to the knife. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice knife. Same thing with the hybrid light. I've actually had this pack for a while, but I've never even opened it. Let's see. It comes with an Atlas 600. Let's see if you can see it. It comes with an Atlas 600, which is a lantern. It comes with a hex. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's one of those lanterns that pulls up. It comes with a Mammoth. It comes with an NAV. I believe this is a headlamp. It comes with a Journey 300, which I already own. Very nice flashlight. And it comes with a Puck 150. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what they look like. Now, I do believe that you can purchase these packs as well as a pack. It's not just a pack that they send to like people that are going to review them like I am, but I believe you can purchase it as well. And it comes out to be a little less than if you purchased each light individually. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is very nice. I kind of like this because if you want to keep this, you'll have a nice place to have your flashlights instead of all over the place. Me personally, I've got them all over the place. But anyways, this is kind of nice. Let's go ahead and take one out at a time and see if they even work or see if they take batteries. I don't even know if they take batteries or if they get charged via USB or both. I have no idea. With the exception of the Journey 300. This one I already have, and I know that this one right here, you charge it via USB right here, and you can also use it to charge in an emergency like your phone or your tablet or something that you need for communication. And this is waterproof, so you can literally drop this thing in water and it's going to continue to work. The other way that you can charge it is with this little built-in solar panel. I really like this light. Let's see if it's, there you go. See, this is a 300, so 300 lumen. So you got low or medium, high, and then if you just keep your finger pressed on it, it'll give you a flash. Let me tell you what it is that I like about this 300, is that it's a no frills type of a flashlight. I mean, this is exactly what it is. It's kind of nice that you don't have to put batteries in it, that you can charge it with a USB. And also, it's nice that it's got this little built-in solar panel on it, so you can charge it via the sun. But I also like that they offer different colors. Like some people may not think of getting a color like this because it's so bright, but it would be nice if you had something that you can see easily. If you drop this, let's say in the floor, on the ground, not on the floor, but on the ground somewhere, if you're hiking somewhere, easy to catch. They also have one that comes in orange, an orange color, and I like them both just as much. But like I said, this is no frills. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's a flashlight, ladies and gentlemen. A flashlight that's really nice and hardy. That's a pretty good price, and that's going to last a very long time. And this is the next one, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Hex. It goes all the way up to 400 lumen. You can use it like inside of a tent, you know, and if you want to hook it up to your USB, to your iPhone or Samsung, whatever it is a little speaker as well. And you're able to charge a device with it. And you can charge this via USB as well. And it comes with a little solar panel built in so that you can charge it that way as well. And like I said, I'm not going to go into all of these in depth today, but I will bring them out every once in a while when I do a video, maybe one at a time, so that I can introduce it to you in a more in-depth manner. But just to show you how this one works right here, this is the button that you push for your light. And you can see it's a little lantern, okay? And you can keep your finger on the button and it'll get more intense. There you go. Now this one, ladies and gentlemen, is called the Puck. It looks like a little puck that's yellow and solar panel on the top. It's kind of like similar to the last one, the Hex. Turn it on with this little button right here. And if you want to get higher, there you go, higher. Turn it off. But check this out. Pretty cool. There you go. Little lantern that you can put inside your tent or take outside with you. Brighter, right? And again, collapse it, close it. Same thing with this one, that you can charge it via micro USB, and you can also charge with it. And as I stated in the beginning, it has a little solar panel on the top that you can charge it with as well. And this is the Mammoth 400. It's kind of like a work light. I already like it. Why? Because you can go ahead and stick it with these magnets, let's say to like the top of the hood of your car or anywhere that's metal, right, that you can stick magnets to. And you can also pull this hook out and hang it somewhere, okay? So you're able to put it in places that maybe you couldn't put other flashlights. But again, you can charge it like this, or you can charge it AC, or you can charge it DC and charge something with it. All right. It seems that that's a common theme with all of these flashlights and lanterns, is that there's many ways of being able to charge them, and also that you can charge something with them, which is great. Now, this one goes all the way up to 400 lumen. And you know what? I haven't even turned it on yet. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's got a little flashlight. Very nice. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. Like I said, I'm just taking these out of the box for the first time, so it's kind of fun playing around there. So if you turn this on, right? All right, now don't freak out, because I'm going to turn on a light. Right? I'm not going to try to blind you or anything like that. But if you turn it on, okay, so turn it on and leave your finger on it. It'll bring it on low. So it always starts on high, low. Very nice. And you can see it's got pretty good range as far as you're going to be able to hang it and stuff. All right, cool. And these are all very well built too. I mean, I'm very, very happy. Wait a minute, what in the world is this? Oh, look at this. I didn't even notice this. So when you hang this somewhere, you can actually redirect the light to where it's supposed to go. Now, this is a very nice looking one. This is the Atlas 600. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, these things are very light. So if you're going to take one of these and throw them in your backpack or something like that, it's going to be very light. It's not going to add a lot of weight. But here's the construction of this one. Looks very nice. All right. It's just got one button on and off. This looks like where you can, look at this. This is where you can charge it with a micro, and it's got 2 USBs. Pretty cool. I'm guessing that it's got a solar panel on the top, and it does. So this one you can charge via USB micro and solar panel, like most of them. And let's see, this is supposed to go all the way up to 600 lumen. Let me check. Yep, this is the Atlas 600. It's supposed to go all the way up to 600 lumen. Let's see. Okay, so there you guys got 3 settings. Let's see if it has a flash. This is the first setting. 2, 3. That's the brightest. So if you hold it, check this out. If you hold it, it's going to continue to flash. But if you let it go, it'll stay on. Let's see. Boom. Flash. There you go. Pretty cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was pretty chilly out there. I'm not sure if you can see my ears. They're all red. There is one thing that I forgot to show you from the Hybrid Light Pro Kit or Pro Set, and that is this little headlamp. It doesn't look like a headlamp, but check this out. Boom. And the reason I forgot to show it to you is because I had it charging. Now, this charges via micro USB. Now, it does not have the ability to charge anything else. Obviously, look at how small it is, but it's extremely light. And it is a very nice flashlight that, again, you can turn into a headlamp. It comes with a strap. It also comes with a clip. But check this out. Let me try not to blind you. But it's got 3 modes for a very small flashlight like this. Check this out. It's got 3 modes. The first one is your light, right? And then if you keep pressing it, it'll turn into red. And then if you keep pressing it again, it will turn into green. And if you want to leave it in the green mode, just turn it off and then turn it back on and it'll stay in the green mode. So if you want to go ahead and take it off the green mode, press it, it'll turn back into white. And it's also got different settings, right? See, low, turn it off, low, turn it off. And then again, if you want to turn it to red, just leave it on, leave your finger on the button, it turns into red. And then you can turn it off, turn it back on, and it stays on red. And then do the same thing for green if you like. You can leave it on red all the time, or you can press it and turn it to green, or you can press it and turn it to white. Pretty nice little headlamp. I have to finish charging it, so I'm not going to go ahead and put it back in the box. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and leave the link to all of these. Again, if you're looking for a good quality knife, please check out the link that I'm going to leave and consider ordering from them because it's made in the USA, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, I hope that you go ahead and at least consider getting some pull starts, because this is something that I believe everyone ought to have in their vehicle, no matter where you live, as well as a flashlight and a good knife. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think you all know that. It's not something I have to convince you of. So go check out your pull starts. And of course, I will also leave a link to the Hybrid Lights in the description of the video and also in a pinned comment, and they have a 20% off, as I stated earlier. I'm not sure if I'll be putting out a video tomorrow on Sunday or not, but if I find something interesting to talk about, which you know that I love to talk, ladies and gentlemen, then I probably will. Other than that, again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much to all of you for supporting me throughout this year, for always clicking on the video and putting up with this ugly mug every day. In all honesty, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I know we're still a couple of weeks away, but it is the Christmas season. So Merry Christmas to every one of you. God bless you all. God bless America. I'm Alaska Prepper. I'm out.